And so this woman came to see me. She had psoriatic arthritis, which is a terrible disease where your joints break down. You got, the heartbreak of psoriasis, the rashes and itchy plaques on your skin. But she had a whole bunch of other stuff too. She had migraines. She had prediabetes. She had depression. She was a 50-year-old life coach and business coach who was very successful but was struggling. She had terrible reflux, irritable bowel syndrome. So she had all these clusters of diseases. And I said, gee, what do these things have in common? What's the root? Inflammation. And I know you've talked a lot about this on your podcast, but inflammation is sort of the root of many chronic illnesses, whether it's obesity, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, dementia, autism, depression. I mean, the list goes on and on. Autoimmune, allergy, obviously. And I said, why don't we look at your gut? Because you're having a ton of gut symptoms. You have terrible bloating, distension, what I call food baby. When you eat something, it's like get a food baby. And she also had been on a history of lots of antibiotics and steroids for her psoriatic arthritis. And so I said, look, why don't we just treat your gut and then see what happens? So we put her on an elimination diet. We eliminated all the inflammatory foods, things that were causing fermentation that could kind of cause the bad bacteria in her gut to ferment the foods and cause the bloating and leaky gut. We basically took out dairy, gluten, grains, sugar, processed foods, put her on whole foods, anti-inflammatory, microbiome healing diet. We gave her, I gave her a vitamin D, fish oil, some probiotics, really simple stuff. And I said, come back in 6 weeks and we'll do some diagnostics. And in the meantime, do this program and then come back.